Tuesdays become even more live as 205 Live joins SmackDown Live once again. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. We had our first official episode of 205 Live moving back to Tuesdays.
Finally.
I thought you were going to keep going.
No.
Nope.
I mean, I thought maybe I'd do the whole Rock shtick, but put 205 Live in the place of The Rock. And then
See, I thought you were going to. And then
I thought about it, but then I'm just kind of glad that it's not going to be a 4-hour block tomorrow.
It might even just be a 2-hour block if we luck out and they decide to only do one episode of UK. But we're not talking about that yet. We're going to start off with SmackDown. We open up with Becky Lynch showing how boss she is by eating a nasty-ass smoothie that was made by...
It's boss time!
Shut your mouth.
You said it.
No, I did not.
You said boss.
Yeah, I did not mention Sasha Banks in any way, shape, or form. No, your need to mock Michael Cole is
you said boss. I'm just saying.
You prompted
You said how manly
anyway.
she is.
Becky proved how manly she was after she ate a nasty ass smoothie that was made by Heavy Machinery. That not one of the
Oh no!
Yeah, no member of the New Day wanted to try it, but Becky thought it was a little weak. And then she went out to the ring to talk about how Asuka keeps trying to say, "Oh, she thinks I'm not ready for her, but I've been more talk of the town than she has been." And then Asuka came out and started talking trash back to Becky. And then the Iconics came out and they talked trash, and that got them into a whole heap of trouble, leading to Becky defeating Peyton Royce and Asuka defeating Billie Kay. Then we had AJ Styles trying to throw back at Daniel what he said last week, saying, "Hey, these people paid their money to be here. They can eat hot dogs, they can drink soda, they can do whatever they want. They're allowed to come here and have fun." And so AJ wanted to have fun, and then the crowd birthed a Daniel Bryan, and there was a brawl amongst hot dogs and merch and
innocent mustard and relish just murdered.
And the relish was trying to get revenge on AJ Styles.
AJ became slippery with the pickle juice.
Then Jimmy Uso got a not-so anniversary gift. It was more a gift from Mandy. It was actually a gift from Mandy. It was her hotel room key. And my thought was, Jimmy, just don't go. But then he ended up going, and even though Sonya thought it was a terrible idea, Mandy was still waiting for Jimmy when he got there. There was a photographer in the bathroom who then ran away. And then there was a Kill Bill-esque Naomi that beat the shit out of Mandy. Needless to say, this did not work out the way Mandy wanted it to. Where will it go? I don't know.
Hopefully nowhere.
I mean, this technically should be the end of it as far as like the trying to get at Jimmy, but you never know. We had Samoa Joe heading to the ring for a match with Mustafa Ali. Saw EC3 on the way there.
Posing in front of a mirror.
Indeed. Lacey Evans was actually watching the women's matches at the beginning of the show. But Joe decided he didn't want a match with Mustafa Ali. He just wanted to beat the shit out of him. And so he did. And so that was a statement towards the other 29 men that will be in the Royal Rumble.
So says Joe.
Zelina and Andrade Cien Almas commented on Andrade beating Rey Mysterio, saying that Andrade is the next Lucha sensation in WWE. Rey Mysterio is old news, and we are having a rematch between Almas and Mysterio in a second. We actually saw Rey heading in the ring, and he was frightened, worried, something. Nikki Cross was hanging out behind a cage and wanted to play with Rey, and Rey's like, "No, I'm good." Just kept walking. And then Rey ended up losing to Andrade Cien Almas in a fantastic match. Then we had Miz's birthday bash for Shane McMahon.
The bestie birthday bash.
Yeah. This led to a match between The Miz in a suit going against Sheamus, who had all of his gear on underneath his tracksuit. Miz ended up defeating Sheamus, and then Sheamus got coast to cake in the face as Shane McMahon kicked a cake into his face. And Cesaro fucking elbow dropped a cake on the outside and looked like he fucked himself up. But yeah, Miz and Shane McMahon were standing tall and might have a little momentum heading towards their...
On the same page.
Yeah, like legit, like having a good time together too. It's not like forced or anything. That's the weirdest part.
Yeah.
Is that, like, Miz is just a cool dude at this point. And then we moved on to 205 Live, where we had Lio Rush defeat Lince Dorado. Got the rest of Lucha House Party to leave ringside, so it was a one-on-one match. Lio picked up the win, and Lio attacked Lince afterwards, prompting Gran Metalik and Kalisto to come out to run him off. Noam Dar was talking about defeating Tony Nese last week. Nese is like, hey, man, you got lucky. You know, I totally beat you up that entire match. And Noam's like, but you lost. Like, yeah. No, but let's be real here. I was the better man, but you lost. And then Tony's like, well, why don't we have a rubber match? I was like, yeah, I could maybe go against someone who could test me, but you lost. And then he walked away, and Tony was left real mad. We had Drake Maverick talking to TJP. TJP actually wanted to be the one to challenge Buddy Murphy in the open challenge, but it had already been accepted. And Drake kind of told TJ, like, hey, I appreciate this new, like, hey, I want to be a part of the show. I want to be a working part of 205 Live. And then TJ walked away. What a dick. Next week, we have all 3 number 1 contenders in a triple threat match just before the Royal Rumble. So we'll have Kalisto versus Tozawa versus Hideo Itami. And apparently Itami's going to eat people, according to R.A. Daivari. And in the main event, Buddy Murphy defeated open challenger Humberto Carillo, who is the newest member of the 205 Live roster. Fantastic match, but obviously the champion came out on top. And that was it for Tuesday Night Live. Kevin Hawk, what did you like about the Tuesday?
The Tuesday, I'm going to say I liked Becky versus Peyton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Good opener.
Strong, solid opener, especially considering that Peyton would have to smell all that smoothie crap on Becky's breath the whole match.
That probably sucked. Raw eggs, tuna, pancakes, and whatever else was in that prior to all that shit being put in there.
There's a lot of protein powder.
Yeah. Well,
in that smoothie.
I mean, if you look at Heavy Machinery, they're all about their proteins.
They got a lot of protein in Heavy Machinery. Boo shakaloo.
Boo shakaloo, pretty lady. No, I liked.
I was halfway expecting Otis to say that
when Becky walked up. I like the fact that Becky wrestled the match in her street clothes.
Yeah,
like I thought that was a cool touch. Of, like, Becky's just like, I don't give a shit. You want to step up to me? Fine, we'll fight right now. I don't give a damn. So yeah, making Becky look even cooler.
There's a lot of wrestlers whose gear never made it to the arena.
Yeah, especially with Miz wrestling in a suit.
Yeah.
Or at least half a suit.
Most of a suit, but part of it came off during the match.
Yeah. I really liked seeing Humberto Carillo being the one to accept the open challenge against Buddy Murphy. I think Humberto is a fantastic addition to the 205 Live roster. Worked really well with Buddy Murphy. You know, he didn't show everything. Like, we've seen a lot that Humberto is capable of in NXT.
Yes.
And he didn't show a lot of it in this match, so it really lends itself that he's got other things that he can pull out. There's a lot of other guys that he can probably do more stuff than he would against most of the guys in NXT, because he's going against some pretty heavy dudes over on NXT. So now that he's going against some lighter, faster people, it'll be fun to see what else he's able to pull out on the roster. But yeah, I mean, it was enough of a contender to where Buddy was able to put him over, but it obviously isn't a detriment to Humberto because his first match he lost to the champion. So it's a good building block for both guys.
Yeah.
What did you love?
That 205 Live is back on Tuesday.
Yeah?
Just saying.
Is that actually your love?
It's one of them for sure.
Oh, okay.
Like, the 4-hour block, be it whether or not we'll find out soon if it's a 3-hour or a 2-hour.
Yeah.
But, you know, just to know that block on the network is going to be pared down by one show.
Yeah. Now we're back.
It's going to be a lot more palatable.
Yeah.
To have just NXT.
I'm still really hoping for the one episode of the UK so I can like digest an episode before another episode comes on.
Yeah. I would, what would even help is if they put like the regular NXT in between the 2 episodes of UK.
I mean, well, we watch them all together. We could do that, but I don't think it would. I don't think it would work for me. Like it still wouldn't do it because I don't know. There's just something about the 2 episodes on one day. Like if it's gonna be 2 episodes, just make it a 2-hour show, so that way there's more than just like the same few people. I think maybe that's what it is some of the repetitiveness.
Yeah.
Especially 2 episodes. I'm like, oh, there's Gallus doing this, and then on the next episode, oh, here's Gallus doing this on the same day. So,
yeah. Also, shout out what we call it, extra, an extra love, just a side love to Sonya trying to talk Mandy out of her shenanigans.
Yeah,
her shenanigans.
I like what you did there. Yeah, sadly that didn't work. But I guess maybe she learned her lesson because it all blew up in her fucking face. But I guess
she ended up winning the fight though because she got to like throw Naomi over the chair and leave.
Yeah, true.
How come Jimmy didn't like prop himself up against the door like?
He's just like holding it,
yeah.
So Naomi can keep beating her ass. I don't know, Jimmy. Why didn't you do that? Let us know in the comments. My love is absolutely going to go to Rey Mysterio versus Andrade Cien Almas because holy shit, was that good? Like their first match was good, and they fucking stepped it up this week. So
You mean just Andrade?
No, Andrade Cien Almas.
Who?
Andrade Cien Almas.
I don't know. He wasn't on SmackDown this
Former
week.
NXT champion, Andrade Cien Almas. The opponent of Rey Mysterio, Jr.
Last week.
This week.
This week it was just Andrade.
Fuck you. He's... The fucking name thief is back. Pieces of shit. It's Andrade Cien Almas.
Where's Langston?
Yeah.
I miss Langston.
Hell, where's...
Big Eustace.
Where's Luke and Eric? There... Maybe we have Luke Langston and Eric Sampson now. And Antonio's still by himself.
Antonio Almas.
Antonio Cien Almas. Oh, it's dumb. But the match was fantastic. I would... Fucking Lucha Libre was all over the place this Tuesday. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Loved it. Did you dislike anything?
Yeah.
What did you dislike?
I still don't... I just haven't gotten anything... out of the Mandy, Jimmy, Naomi thing at all.
Well, at least now we know.
There was
Mandy's like, reason.
The one thing that I thought was missing was Mandy's reasoning, but it's still like, why does she hate Naomi so much? Like,
because apparently Naomi walks around like she owns the place. That was her. Yeah, that's her view on Naomi.
It just it doesn't make that much sense because like it's not like Naomi's the champion, and it's like. Well, of course Naomi's going to have that over Mandy because Naomi's been on the roster way longer. No,
But Mandy's a goddess.
No, that's Alexa. It's this angle to me harkens to like an Attitude Era angle.
Oh, absolutely.
And... It's one of those things that it didn't work right. Like something was off about it. Like not that long ago they executed something similar way more effectively in my opinion with the Enzo Lana.
Not really.
Which was redeeming, which was the redemption of the Lana Rusev Dolph Summer Rae, which was the worst thing that's happened in probably 5 years.
I didn't.
Except for Take the Fish.
No, that's the best thing that happened.
No, that's what I'm saying. That was the one exception out of that being the worst storyline.
No, I don't have a problem with the. I mean, I'm not saying, oh man, I love this storyline. It's just, it's a storyline. It's not the greatest, but I didn't hate it, and you know, either it works for Mandy and gets her some notoriety on the roster, or it blows up in her face and she's just in a tag team with Sonya. That's there's the two different directions this can go. I don't know if. I hope next week we just get Sonya laughing at Mandy that her plan fucking failed. Because,
that'd be okay.
But, oh well. I dislike the name Thief. That I will refuse to adhere. I say this every time.
Yeah.
That I will refuse. I mean, to be fair, I don't just call the Bludgeon Brothers Harper and Rowan. They are Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. But, Elias, I did kind of let the Samson go away.
Cesaro.
Biggie and Cesaro were just...
Rusev.
Biggie and Cesaro have just been around too long for me not to... And Rusev as well. They've been around for too long for me not to just call them that. But I'm gonna hold on to Cien Almas. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Are you trying to show me the roster? And
I'm gonna see. I'm just looking.
He's looking. He's on WWE.com looking to see if he is just his first name on the roster. But yeah, I don't. I mean, I would have understood if they got rid of the CN because that's just kind of.
First person on the roster is Aiden English. I forgot he was there around. Even on the roster page.
Andrade Almas, like you get rid of the CN because the extra name isn't necessary, but leave the person's fucking last name alone. Are we just gonna start calling Rey Mysterio? No, because we can't. That's
copyrighted.
That's copyrighted.
No, here's something though: is this could end up getting turned around because there has been not that long ago a last name that was refound because it wasn't even like maybe 6 months ago that they attempted to turn Apollo Crews into just Apollo. That didn't. And then they brought back the Crews.
Yeah.
So it's not everybody.
It's true. Apollo survived the name thief, so let's get hashtag Andrade Cien Almas training on
the winning train,
trending on the Twitters and the Instagrams and
just
the
hashtag
books.
Hashtag bring back Almas.
Yeah. Hashtag last name for Andrade.
Hashtag last names matter.
Yeah, there you go. Do all that, but yeah, I don't know. I hope it goes the same way as Apollo. But we'll have to wait and see. But we're rambling now, so I think with that, this has been the end of Tuesday Night Live and our review. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click those links down below.
There's so many social media links.
There's also a podcast link.
That's the link that says SoundCloud.
You can get this review and all of our regular reviews in podcast form, and there's Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable with a W.
Like wrestling.
And where's Almas?
Yeah. We have the list with Kevin Hawk, Question of the Week with Thomas Wolf, other videos loosely based around wrestling. Me and Thomas will be shooting our brand new video in the next couple of weeks, so be looking forward to that. You can also check out an entire playlist of unboxing videos where we get cool shirts like this El Generico shirt. We get Funko Pops, we get Micro Brawlers, we get Braun, we get all kinds of stuff. And we have an entire playlist of punishment videos. You can now see how we dole out those punishments via the Wheel of Punishments. We'll be having another one of those popping up just after the Royal Rumble weekend in Phoenix, depending on which one of us sucks more at predicting matches for that weekend. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
You know what name I wish they would switch to on WWE?
Which one?
Two in particular. Fuck Modus.
We just smash those two people together and make one person?
One terrible, ultra bad. I mean,
would you feel better if there was just one person that you dislike that much? Or is it better that they're separate people?
better for them.
You think so?
Yeah, they have to
Less hate?
Yeah, the hate's spread thinner that way.
That's fair. Bye, guys.
Where you at, Zack Ryder? Oh! Before we go away, honorary dislike.
What?
Yeah.
Never done this after the outro.
Too bad. TJP, go the fuck away.